safe jackets, no brakes. Uninvented blinds overboard. Dive in, too late. She hit the water. Guns overboard, overboard. Hey, you made it. Welcome aboard. Emily and Brittany setting the score.
Hey everybody, it's another Blonde Voyage here, and today we have a special guest, Frank the Bee Man. We're in Upper Saddle River at his hive, and we're going to learn all about beekeeping and a little bit more about Frank as well. So can you tell us how you got started, where you learned, and all of that good stuff?
Sure. Well, first I want to thank you two for coming out, and we'll throw a lot of nerdy bee words at you. So when you have a collection of hives, we call it an apiary. And then so if you keep bees, you're an apiarist. So you are with an apiarist in his apiary.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I started about 17 years ago. I went to a lecture at a library in Waldwick, and I learned about that there's a New Jersey State Beekeepers Association and that there's a club here in Bergen County. And to find out that in the most densely populated county in the most densely populated state has a club of beekeepers is what inspired me to do it. I'd never been around bees, didn't know anybody that kept them, but just always thought it'd be cool to do. So just kind of got started, kind of baptism by fire, as they say, or I guess in this case, baptism by buzz. And just through the years, just kept getting more and more hives, and then just knowledge by going to meetings, lectures, reading a lot of books. And then eventually, like 8 years ago, I got my master beekeeping certificate from Cornell University.
Oh,
wow. Good for you.
Yes.
Impressive.
So now I'm an instructor at Cornell for their master beekeeping program.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
It was a little fun fact you hid from us.
Yeah, that's good.
In our pre-interview.
Glad to save something for the show, right?
Definitely. You know what we love talking about with you when we did a little pre-interview or a quick call on the phone, you told us about the queen bee. Can you give us some knowledge there?
Sure. So in a hive, think of a hive as like a filing cabinet. So as you see, these are all different sizes, but it applies to all of them. Each one of these towers is only one colony of bees. So at its peak, which is around now, each of these colonies can have up to 60,000 bees.
Wow.
And out of that 60,000, there's only one queen bee. And that's because she's the mother of the bees. So instead of queen, we could call her mother. And then she has one job in the hive, and that's to lay eggs. And do you remember how many eggs a day she can lay?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I definitely lose a Jeopardy.
13,000.
Up to 2,000 eggs a day is what the queen can lay.
Okay.
And that's how they're able to keep a population of 60,000 when they need it.
Right.
Because she's doing that. And because she's laying eggs all day, she has attendants that take care of her needs. And so they'll bring her food, they groom her, they remove any waste, they tell her the gossip of what's going on in the rest of the hive.
I love that.
And the queen bee can live for up to 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And then the worker bee, and that's the type of bee that you've seen, are the one that does all the jobs in the hive. And so even though there's 60,000, that they're not all leaving the hive. Like there's inside, they're taking care of, like they're actually straightening up, they're building comb, they're taking care of the babies. And then one of the last jobs is to leave the hive and go forage. And when honeybees forage, they go on average 3 miles from the hive.
Yeah.
So that's why like you can have bees on any size property,
right?
Because they're traveling 3 miles to gather their nectar and pollen.
Right.
And when nectar is what they turn into honey, and then honeybees, it takes 2 million flowers to make 1 pound of honey.
Wow.
And to go to 2 million flowers takes a combined 56,000 flight miles, which is twice around the equator for 1 pound of honey.
Wow. That's incredible.
It is pretty wild. And the reason bees make honey, do you know?
No.
No, I don't.
No.
It's so that their sisters who aren't even born yet have food to eat through the winter.
Oh, how nice
Look at
of
that.
them.
Ladies taking care of ladies.
Yeah.
See, they're thoughtful.
They are.
And you're right, it is ladies taking care of ladies, because a honeybee hive is all girl power.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah.
So you have the queen bee, obviously the mother bee, female. All the worker bees are female. And now for your viewers and listeners at home, tell me how male bees sound similar to males in our species.
They whine.
They're lazy. No, I'm joking.
Well, they don't do any work in the hive.
Oh.
They can't feed themselves. So the worker bees, the females have to feed the males.
So cooking dinner after a long day of work.
Correct. And the only thing that the males do is mate with queens.
Oh.
So sex on their mind all the time, and they don't do any work in the house.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies.
But
Unbelievable.
here's where some would say the bees have it better, because the males, so honeybees, they mate up in the air. Like think of like a soccer field about 30 feet up in the air.
Oh my God.
I feel like I've seen videos of that. They're like flying and doing
Correct.
each other.
And yeah, if you think of it like a singles bar for bees, right?
Mhm.
So the males go there and they fly back and forth looking for a female who's on her mating flight. And then after a male bee mates, his reproductive organ snaps off and he falls to his death.
Wowza.
But they've seen that he always has a little thumbs up.
Yeah.
Stop. Hilarious.
I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. You know, they did what they had to do, and then
And
they
they-
don't bother the woman anymore.
I mean, and they went out. They went
Yeah.
out doing what they love. Yeah.
And a queen bee will mate with up to 24 drones.
Oh.
So for some, that's like a weekend in Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the queen then has enough reproductive material that she stores for the rest of her life.
And how
Whoa.
long so are they laying eggs? What do bees hatch out of?
Yeah, so the queen bee, you will see when we go in,
Oh.
Yeah.
but she'll lay eggs, 1 egg per cell.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
then honeybees are like butterflies
Oh.
that they start off instead of a caterpillar like a little larvae.
Mm.
Then inside the honeycomb, they make a little cocoon, and they go from a little squishy worm that looks kind of like a maggot,
Okay.
and then they metamorphose into a full
Oh.
honeybee.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, I never knew these fun facts
Yeah.
before.
Me either.
And then I had another question. Oh, how long is the process of egg to
Good question.
full bee?
Gestation.
So from
That.
No.
for a worker bee,
Yeah.
from egg lay till it hatches is 21 days.
Okay.
For the boy bee, it's 24 days
Mm-hmm.
because they're larger, and that's the way you can tell males.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing is, so I tell you this before we go in, that male bees don't have stingers.
Oh.
Oh.
So, and you can tell them because they're bigger, fatter, and it looks like they're wearing goggles.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
So, since they're bigger, they take 24 days to hatch out. But a queen bee, which is the most important bee in the hive, only takes 16 days.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they need them, they need them fast, right?
Right.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what I'm getting really into this.
Yeah.
What makes the queen bee? Like who's like is she born and she's just like thicker and smarter?
So the worker bees decide when to make a queen. And so
Oh.
bees communicate
Good question.
with 2 different ways. The main way that they communicate is with smells or pheromones,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
but bees don't have noses. They
Oh.
smell through their antenna.
Right.
Antennas.
Okay.
So everything in the hive gives off smells or pheromones, including the babies. And beekeepers call the babies brood. So
Mm.
think about if you go into a friend's house that has one baby
Mm-hmm.
versus someone that has multiple babies. I mean, we can tell the difference, right? By smell.
Right.
So the same in here. So if at the end of the queen's life is when she slows down and can't lay as many eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So the workers are able to detect that she's not producing what she should be. So that's why they'll decide, okay, we need a new queen.
Oh my God. How
So the-
interesting.
The queen will lay an egg, and then the workers will then feed it differently. So you've heard of royal jelly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they feed it royal jelly as opposed to a different kind of jelly.
Oh.
And then they extend the wax out. So imagine a peanut in the shell,
Mm-hmm.
and if I stuck that onto the comb, but it's made out of wax, but it looks like it, and it's about that size.
Mm-hmm.
And so because that egg and larvae has different food and a larger environment to grow in, it'll turn into a queen bee.
Very cool.
That is the most
I'm-
incredible thing I've
I'm
ever
so
heard.
happy I asked that.
Yeah, that was a great question.
Thank
Great
you.
question.
Just popped into my brain.
Good. All right. Do you wanna get to smoking?
Yep.
We're gonna smoke them out
So we're going to smoke. And so what did I say is how do bees, what's the main way they communicate?
through their antenna sense.
Which is
Their noses.
smell.
Smell.
Right? So the reason we smoke is it blocks that signal. They can't smell it.
Oh.
So like as I say, like think of when you're a kid and you're in school, if you hear the fire alarm goes off, you know to go outside.
Right.
Right.
So imagine if what the smoker's doing is it's blocking that fire alarm,
Oh,
so nobody can
so
hear
it's like
it.
distracting them a little
They
bit.
just don't know what's going off.
Oh,
So because
cool.
there's no alarm going off, they're
Right.
like, everything's fine.
They're
and then
just going about their day.
and they stay calm.
Nice.
So even though there's 3 giants that's going to take off the roof of their house, they're like, nah, I don't smell anything, so it's all okay.
I know, I feel bad, but we're gonna be nice and gentle with them.
All right, so should we light the smoker?
So when you smoke the bees, you have to use something that's all natural. I like to use pine needles because it smells good and it lets off, as you'll see, a nice white smoke. So yeah, to be a beekeeper, you have to be a little bit of a pyromaniac.
Oh, it's lovely.
So the idea is that you have to get a good fire going, but you have to make sure no flames come out because bees that are on fire don't make a lot of honey.
Makes sense.
I was like, wait a second.
And does this bother them at all, or it just really just distracts them?
It more distracts them. Your word. It's more like if their superpower is smell, and then so they'll let off.
It's not distracting that one.
They'll let off alarm pheromones and fear pheromones. And so this blocks it so none of the other bees can smell.
And what is this mechanism called again?
Right, so beekeepers are simple people. This is called a smoke.
Oh, okay. So I could be a beekeeper. It's not pretty simple. So for those of you who are not watching, he just stuffed some dried pine needles into a smoker. And it looks really cool, so you can watch this on YouTube because we are in full costume. No, I know. I didn't want to say that word.
That's all right.
Full attire with a smoker.
And if anybody wants to see me have a full-blown panic attack, definitely.
Brittany is significantly stiffer from when we arrived.
If you've ever seen me.
The thing too, like if you're nervous, you can always just smoke yourself.
Oh, you want to get a little smoke?
I mean, I'm gonna stand back because I honestly think it's dangerous for me to get close.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't trust Brittany from not flailing her arm.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just grab my gloves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go in.
Okay.
All right, so basically the 2 tools you need to be a beekeeper is the smoker, because we talked about, and then also a hive tool. And the reason you need a hive tool is that, did you ever touch a plant or tree that's real sticky?
Yes.
So bees will collect that. They mix with enzymes. They make it into this stuff called propolis.
Yes.
So
I'm familiar with it. It's in a lot of skincare now.
yes, and that's because it's naturally antimicrobial.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you ever think like, why does when a tree, if you break off a branch, why does all the sap come out?
Right.
That's a Band-Aid. The plant is doing that to protect itself from germs.
Ah, Band-Aid.
So bees have learned that, and they use it in the hive for antimicrobial reasons as well. The other thing is that it's very sticky. So a lot of times you'll see the equipment here is stuck together. So you need a hive tool just to break open the seal that the bees have created.
Got it.
All right.
Oh. Well, there's some tragedies on top. Oh, I see them.
So a worker bee's life expectancy is only 6 weeks. So you're constantly going to have bees.
Oh, wow. I have my hand, sorry.
Sorry? So the white
I'm going to
boxes
put this down.
are boxes for me that has honey in it.
Okay.
So I don't use smoke around that because I don't want to taint the
The
honey.
honey.
Yeah. But once we get down to the green boxes.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Is it? I feel them a little bit on me, but I could be
So
hallucinating.
remember, just let them be and they'll let you be.
Okay. Let it be.
Now remember, that's why I'm just wearing nitrile gloves,
Yeah.
which are very thin.
Do you think that they're used to you, or no, not
It
really?
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So they don't, do they have like senses at all of like, oh, this is my beekeeper coming to hang out, or?
So there's studies that have shown that bees can recognize faces.
Oh.
But you have to think of bees like a computer program. So it doesn't, like, they're not like a dog. They're not going to like me better than you.
Right.
It's just.
They're just like, oh, I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's where they're making honey. And the better example is here in the middle.
Feeling a bit tense.
Because after it's done,
Uh-huh.
that they put a cap of wax on it. So that's how you know that it's honey.
Oh, so that's the finished honey that you would
Yep.
be able to like
Harvest.
harvest.
Yep.
Wow.
So if you want, you can hold it.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my mic.
Here, we'll trade. I'll hold the mic. Oh, you got it?
I can't really see what I'm doing. Sorry, 1 second. I'll just put that there.
So we call these top things that stick out ears. So just hold it by the ears above my hand. Like this.
Okay.
I promise you'll be fine.
I'm holding it here.
Yep. And there.
Okay.
Now look at the camera. You're doing it.
Okay. Everybody better tune into YouTube because I'm very brave. I actually feel fine. I feel fine about this. I'm really enjoying looking at the bees. Are these like the ones that are still? Are they just sleeping or like hanging out? Are they?
They're making honey.
Oh, so what I'm looking at right now is there's some bees moving around, checking out the like what would you call these tunnels?
Honeycomb.
Oh, honeycombs. I'm forgetting all sense of words and descriptions. So there's some traveling around the honeycombs, and then some other ones just have their heads stuck into the combs, and they're pretty still. But I guess they're harvesting.
So when nectar comes in from flowers, it can have as much as 80% water. And just like when we make maple syrup, you have to boil off the water. The bees are doing that here to bring it less than 19% moisture.
Oh.
So what they're doing is different techniques to get
Like,
the water out.
Almost like, so they're dehydrating.
Yep.
And what's the stuff on top? Is that
So sometimes that's comb.
okay?
And so where honeycomb comes from is that bees have glands on their abdomens that sweat out the wax. And then they'll take that wax and they'll make it into whatever they need shape-wise.
So on top of, so what's each piece of wood called? Is there a name for that?
So if we think of this filing cabinet, each box is like a drawer, and then each drawer is 10 file folders.
Okay.
But we call those file folders frames.
Frames.
Because it's a frame of wood with a honeycomb in the middle.
That makes sense. So on top of the frame, what I'm looking at right now is there's like a little bit of a thicker paste, and that's what I just asked Frank about. So that's the wax that comes off their bellies.
Yep, and then they made a little comb there at one point.
Oh yeah, so they started it, but then they were over it.
And then the stuff around the edges.
Oh yeah, like look on that one, it's like more.
Well, around here, that's the propolis.
Oh, so that's kind of like a darker. Is this propolis?
Yep.
Okay, so the propolis looks kind of like it's like almost black. It's like a black wax.
Okay, you want to pick this up to see how heavy it is with honey? See the handles? And I'm going to hold it too. But
oh, it's really heavy.
So here's what's wild.
I also went to hold it with just my pointer finger.
So how much honey do you think one bee can make in its lifetime? In her lifetime.
How much is their lifetime again?
6 weeks.
Wait, one bee is 6 weeks, only lives for 6 weeks?
Yes.
What happens? Why does she just dies from miscellaneous?
Yeah, that's their life expectancy.
Oh, so
here's where we can use the smoke now that the honey supers are off.
Okay.
And that way, just keeps them calm.
Calm bees.
Yeah, I call beekeeping forced zen because it's a very relaxing hobby, but you have to be present.
Right. Okay. I feel pretty zen right now. I think I'm doing good.
So in its lifetime, how much honey does one bee make?
Oh, right, I forgot. 6 weeks, honey. Are we talking pounds?
So take a guess. One honeybee.
Brittany, can I phone a friend?
Half a pound.
You ready?
Well, it doesn't have to be like a milliliter. What's liquid?
It takes 12 bees, lifetime work to make 1 teaspoon of honey. So every
12
time you bees make a teaspoon.
A teaspoon of honey.
So every time you sweeten your tea.
And lifetime. So in 6 weeks, 12 bees makes only 1 teaspoon of honey.
Correct.
Oh boy,
So
they
that-
really have it hard.
And so that means it takes about 1,200 bees to make a pound.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a lot on that one. There's a lot on that frame. So are there more bees when you get further in? Or
Well,
it just happens that they're hanging out on this one?
They're different parts of the hive do different things. So
Mm.
what I do first when you pull one out is just to make sure you don't see the queen. Make sure you
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
But so now see how this looks different here
Yes.
than the honey? That's because this is the babies. Remember what I said the
Oh,
B word
yeah.
is?
So they almost look a little like furry-ish.
Correct. Brood is that. So this is cat brood. So underneath each of those holes
Mm-hmm.
is
Sorry.
where there's a little cocoon that the larvae is going to emerge as an adult bee.
Mm.
And if you look deep into those holes, you'll see white.
Oh, yep, I see it. It's like looks like candle wax.
Yeah, so that's the larvae that before
Oh, hi, baby bees. Cute.
That some insects have what's called an omniposter, which is where that's a tool used to insert eggs into something, or like underwater, for instance. And so with honeybees, the omniposter evolved into being a stinger.
Oh.
And honeybees sting. When they sting, they die because they literally pull themselves apart. So like their abdomen and a bunch of their insides stays with the stinger while she pulls herself away. So bees don't want to sting.
Okay. You know, I've been telling that to people for years, but without any educational background.
Hold above my fingers on the ears.
Above?
See, like this? Hold it like this.
Okay.
So my hands are here, so just here.
And the one like that.
You're fine.
No, like he's like hanging. He's under there. He's hiding. See him?
There you go.
I just don't want to squish him. Okay.
So the counter.
Hello, there's some bees. I'm your new auntie. I kind of like them. And I noticed your bee tattoo, Frank. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Did someone local do it?
I had it done in New York.
Oh, okay.
So I wrote a book called Bee People and the Bugs They Love.
Oh, you wrote a book.
It was reviewed by the New York Times. And so to celebrate writing my book published,
You got marked.
So I got marked.
And what was the book called?
Bee People and the Bugs They Love.
Bee People and the Bugs They Love. And
So hear how the bees are getting louder.
yes, I do hear the bees getting a lot louder
That's why I said we're going to smoke them again.
because their senses are getting stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely hear them swarming.
No, so what swarming is a specific act for bees.
Ah,
And that's when, like, you'll see a big ball of bees hanging on a tree.
right, should be like around a beehive
Not necessarily.
or a nest.
It's the way that the colony reproduces. So the bees, in that case, will make a new queen.
Mm-hmm.
And the old queen have to bees leave to establish a new home. So if you think of honeybees like a computer program, they have two things they want to do: continue genetics and spread genetics.
Okay.
So swarming is a way to spread the genetics.
Do you ever, are you on TikTok?
No.
No, not yet. I watched, I went through a phase of watching a lot of, not exterminators. They just move the hives that are on people's roofs and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would call that because they're not exterminating.
No.
They're just rehoming them.
Yeah, they're relocated.
But have you ever seen any of those types of videos? And they
Yes.
open up a roof and it's like 6 feet long of honeycomb?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's so honeybees generally need about 10 gallons of space. I think of the big Home Depot orange buckets.
Yeah.
2 of those buckets is what a honeybee needs.
Oh.
So that's why, like, if they're go in your house, they're going inside a wall that needs that kind of space. If you ever see a smaller space or see it outside, then those are wasps. Like, you remember how Winnie the Pooh would always go after the nice round nest hanging from the tree? Winnie the Pooh is a liar.
Oh.
Those are never honeybees. Those are always the wasps or yellow jackets.
So he wouldn't really. Oh, so there wouldn't need to be honey in.
Correct. Winnie the Pooh is a liar.
That's so messed up. I actually just watched the new Clue movie and I kind of liked it, but now finding out this information, I don't know if I support him anymore.
Well, and the other way he lied is that the number one reason why bears go into beehives
Right.
is to eat the babies, eat the brood, because it's protein.
Oh, it's not really for the honey?
Honey's second. Honey's for dessert, but they're after the protein.
Huh? Oh. Because we're looking for the queen.
The queen, and also when because do you remember how many bees could be in here right now?
Right.
60,000. So because there's so many, a lot of times you don't see the queen, but because I saw larvae, and if I can see eggs,
She might be nearby.
well, it's an egg for 3 days. So if I see eggs, I know she was here 3 days ago. And since I was in the hive 7 days ago, I know she's still alive after the last time I was here.
I think the ones over there, are they angry? Or are they just like
No.
they're trying to get out by 5?
Well, that's why you just keep smiling. Smile though. That's why you keep smoking them, so they are still smiling and
Right.
happy. It just keeps them calm.
Do you have any, obviously you've been doing this for 17 years, but do you have any other secret hobbies we should know about, Frank?
Well, in addition to selling my honey,
Yeah.
I also sell bee pollen, and then I make my own lip balm, which I say is
Oh,
sweeter than Burt's,
Yes.
and then which is made from the beeswax.
Very cool.
And then what's cool, so the reason I wear nitrile gloves
Mhm.
is so I can feel the bees. So like you're wearing leather gloves, so bees can't get through that.
Okay.
So they can sting, but I can feel if they're there.
So you can
Squish 'em. Right.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you. So, what else was I gonna ask you? You know the whole Save the Bees movement?
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Do we really need to up our game on saving them? Or are they okay right now?
So
Another lie.
well, so if I want to break it apart. So first of all, there's people use bees.
I think a boy bee's on you. It looks rather big.
Check it out. So there's different kinds of bees. So there's native pollinators, which are like bumblebees and things like that. And native bees are under more pressure than honeybees, simply because we're humans and we've overdeveloped everything, right? So we've taken away their environment. So they need a lot of honeybees. Where they're in trouble is that there's a parasitic non-native mite that's affecting honeybee colony.
Oh.
Came to the U.S. in 1989, and the mite has diseases that affect honeybees. Doesn't affect people.
Just
Bees. Yeah. So like right now, you see I have these strips right here
yes.
that contains something that will kill off the mites, but doesn't hurt the bees.
Okay.
It's actually they're infused with what's called oxalic acid,
Mm-hmm.
and oxalic acid is a naturally occurring component to everything from spinach and rhubarb, because those plants use that to kill off bugs that are trying to eat it.
Rhubarb?
Yeah.
I love rhubarb.
So if you were to bite rhubarb, that
Very tart.
well the plant part,
Oh, tough.
well it would contain oxalic acid, which keeps certain bugs from destroying it.
Rhubarb's grown in the dark. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. They mostly grow it in like dark cellars underground because it doesn't need light.
That's cool.
Well, fun fact for you. Is there anything else, or are you still going further deep down?
No, I'm going to put it back together.
Okay. So,
But here,
Oh.
just listen. So
I'm looking at Brittany in the back. Can you turn the camera to Brittany?
She's the one hiding behind the bush.
She's hiding behind the bushes. I really took one for the team today, but I thoroughly enjoyed this entire experience. Where can the viewers and listeners find you? Frank's Honey?
Yeah, so you can find me if you Google Frank's Honey. You can also go to frankshoney.com. On Facebook, I'm Frank's Honey, and then on Instagram, I'm franks.honey.
Okay.
But
So
yeah, I'm in Ridgewood, New Jersey, so if you're here in Jersey, I'm easy to find.
here, let me got it. All right. And then on your website, do you sell your honey products?
Yeah, it tells you how to get hold of me.
Okay.
And then also there's some stores around Ridgewood, some great local stores.
Oh, okay.
Because my whole thing is I don't want to be in grocery stores and mass produce it. It's because I take a lot of care with my bees.
Right. So your local mom and pops.
Right. So that's the Gothelbrook Farm and Garden Center.
Okay.
Oliver Twist Olive Oil Company.
Yes.
Deeply Rooted. The Village Tea Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So all of them sell and use my honey.
Okay. So if you're looking for Frank, remember it's Frank's Honey mostly, and Instagram is franks.honey, right?
Correct.
And then if you have trouble finding him, always check us out at Blondes Overboard Pod on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all the good stuff. And like and subscribe.
Lines, salty takes blondes overboard. No life jackets, no brakes.